since I've been diagnosed, I've not been in full-time employment.
Right.
I've only done like freelance and contract work for other people or my own like stuff. But now that I look back, I'm like, I could that was too restrictive for me. That didn't work for the way that my brain worked, because I could get so hyper focused on something, and then I could do like when you're hyper focused in ADHD hyper focus mode, it's like you could do 2 days work in about 3 hours. It's insane. It's like,
really,
but it's hard for me to get into that zone.
Right.
But now I definitely think that fluidity and flexibility is super important for me. But I think if you are self-employed and you work for yourself, I think it can be a bit of a double-edged sword, because you have to find ways to keep yourself motivated. And like one of the biggest like symptoms of ADHD is like procrastination, when you feel overwhelmed and not wanting to do like mundane tasks as we'd see them.
Yeah.
Like those, that can be really tricky, and you can get so sidetracked by something new. Like I think you're very susceptible to like shiny object syndrome, all the time.
Can relate.
Yeah, all the time. So you're like, oh my God, this new exciting project, let's do this. Or you'll see someone else. I'm constantly inspired by other people.
Yeah.
So you can imagine what social media is like. You see someone do a video and you're like, oh, I could do a business like that. I could do that.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, the 2 hours that you were supposed to spend replying to emails, well, you've now just created a whole business plan for your new bakery.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
How's that bakery going? Did that bakery ever open?
Do you know what I mean? Literally, that is what it's like.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good. Like I always say to my friends always come to me if they want like business ideas or they want help with being creative, because I say like my superpower is I could write you a whole business strategy in like 30 minutes. Like,
yeah. I mean, even the first time we met, I remember it was you, me and Heidi chatting like outside having a coffee.
Yeah.
And you just throw things out there. You're like, have you thought about this? Oh,
yeah.
what do you do this? And it's like ping, ping, ping. And you can almost see like the parts of your brain.
Yeah.
Just like going down these little routes of like opportunity.
I know. I'm like, can I have a job where I just give people ideas?
Oh, that'd be such a dream.
I'm like, I could give, like, it's just endless.
Yeah.
I saw an article the other day. It was on Substack, and it was like the infinite grief of having ADHD and constantly coming up with ideas, but never being able to execute them. Because you've got so many ideas. I saved it and I had a read through it, and I was like, this is just so relatable. And it is like that, because it's like, how do you choose what you know is going to work for you and that you're going to be able to stay focused on?
Yeah.
That's really hard.
Yeah. Do you get stuck in like, because I mean, I'm a queen of this, but like I get stuck in decision paralysis of like, there's 1,000 things I want to do, and then I actually do none of them. And then sometimes 6 months will go by and I'll be like, oh, you've actually literally done none of them.
Yeah.
Because you were too busy trying to work out which one would be the right one to do.
100%.
So bad.
Or like the fear of like it not working.
Yeah.
Or you don't know where to start. And you don't know what the right route is. And then there's certain things about the project that aren't that exciting, because that's with any route that you want to go down, any business that you want to open, there's always parts of it that aren't fun. Whether it's that you love creating content, but the actual posting part of it is not something you enjoy, which is, for me, that's the bit that I don't like. I don't like posting it. I don't like then the fact that I have to technically engage to help me from the algorithm point of view. I like communicating with my audience. I love that part of it. I love replying to DMs and comments, etc. But I have to, like, it's almost like you have to then stay on the app. It's not like I can close it down and then come back and reply to those comments, or I don't know, that feels like a commitment. I don't like commitment.
Right.
Certain things I don't like committing to.
What is something that you wish more women knew about ADHD?
I think that it can be a superpower. I think if you work with it, it can be like so amazing. There's things I think with ADHD, and I'm not saying every single person's like this, But I think if you work with your strengths, I sometimes think that nothing can challenge that. Like, so, but we're so self-critical that we tend to focus on the things that we're not good at.
Yeah.
Whereas if I really sit here and I think, oh my God, I can come up with a business strategy in like 30 minutes, or like the fact that I can literally just come up with a poem in about 5 minutes, and everyone's like, wow, so amazing, how'd you do that? And you just take that for granted. The fact that you can go into like hyperfocus mode, and a lot of people with ADHD, not everyone, but a lot of them are extroverts and they're quite charismatic, or, you know, they've got great energy.
People love being around them. They radiate.
Yeah, 100%. And for some reason, I always attract people that have ADHD as well, which is so funny. But I think if we recognise these a little bit more, like the positive traits, I don't know. I think you if you didn't love it, then you could.
You could find ways to lean into it and manage it and learn to love it.
Like, I don't think, even though I struggle with it so much at times, I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
What a good place to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.